Okay, now we will do the norepinephrine calculation with using the clock method. Our ordered dose will be 8 micrograms per minute. Our concentration will again be 4 milligrams and 250 milliliters. And we're going to use a 60 drops per milliliter infusion set. Okay, so we'll set up our clock. I'll try to draw a better circle this time. And so this is 60 drops, 15 drops, 30 drops, 45 drops. And just for a quick reminder, this is always 1 milliliter, 0.25 milliliters, 0.5 milliliters, and 0.75 milliliters. And because in the end we're going to want to break this down into a unit that's smaller than, or that's easier to work with than drops per minute, we know that 15 drops is 1 drop per 4 seconds. 30 drops is 1 drop 2 seconds. And this breaks down, the easiest you can break down 45 drops is 3 drops every 2 seconds. And then we'll see where this calculation lines with that. So the calculation we need to do is how many micrograms of norepinephrine are in 1 milliliter. And to do that, we're going to take our 4 milligrams, our dose on hand, and our 250 milliliters, that equals 4,000 grams, over 250 milliliters. We can cross out some zeros. We did the math with this in the last problem. That brings you 16 micrograms per milliliter. So now 60 drops is 16 micrograms and 1 milliliter. This is how that all works. So if it's 1 milliliter and 60 drops equals 16 micrograms, well, then this is 4 micrograms is 15 drops. 30 micrograms would be 8 micrograms would be 30 drops, which is where we want it to be, and then 45 drops would be 12 micrograms. And this is our therapeutic range for norepinephrine in here. So we know that 8 micrograms, this works out nicely to matches up with 30 seconds, which is 1 drop every 2 seconds, which I think is easier to do than with the 100 milliliter concentration, where we have a long several seconds in between drops that we have to calculate. But look over here. So the low end is 1 drop every 2 seconds, and then the high end is 45 drops. So in order to get that accurately, you need to calculate 3 drops over 2 seconds. So if you leave this bag running open, I think you'll do less damage. But think about how difficult that is to calculate and to maintain looking at your watch on a sick patient. So again, I think that if we're giving this medication, first to do the math, we should use reference cards, and B, we really should be trying to do this on a pump, because I don't think this is realistic and this is dangerous for patients. But this is what we have to work with in many services right now. So if you're going to do this is the clock method. So it matches up much nicer with 250 milliliters, math-wise at least, than with the 100 milliliter bag. So if you have any questions, please leave your questions, comments, or email me below. Thank you for watching.